What it do is your boy Supreme Uchiha the God. Now we got a young, upcoming superhero by the name of Spark. And Spark is like, he's a technopathy. So a technopath, which basically means any piece of technology he touches, he can do it, he can create, he knows everything to do with it. You know what I'm saying? So if he touches your computer, he can manipulate, he can do whatever the fuck he wants with it. So he's also super intelligent. So he can create new ideas, he can formulate shit, he can understand anything technological. As long as he touches it, he can feel everything within it, understand it, customize it, figure out, you know what I'm saying? But he has to know what he's doing, and he does because he's super intelligent. So this is his powers. He's also strong. Not super, super strong, but he's strong. And he's a good bit of speed. This is him as Spark. This is how we meet him. He works with the top goddamn superhero of the city, King of the Dead, Max King. Now, Max King, he controls spirits and monsters from the past. Anything that he's killed or person that he's killed, he can also control and manipulate. And they're as powerful as they were when he fought them. He avoids that because he tries not to kill as often as he can. But occasionally, he travels to different places to fight monsters and to fight things in order to, strong beings, in order to make sure that he has very powerful monsters at his disposal. So now he can control every beast or monster that's ever been. He cannot do that. But he can control any beast or monster that he has killed directly only, right? So I think I fucked up earlier. But yeah, only the ones that he can, that he's killed. So he has a plethora. He has a plethora of those. And then there's Madame Owl. This is the leader of a secret organization called For Humanity. Right? A bunch of villains, a bunch of people, corrupt politicians, presidents, kings, queens, all type of shit are within this For Humanity group. And Madame Owl is the one in charge of it all. But nobody knows it because Madame Owl, she keeps everything super low key. She's just a businesswoman, a tycoon, right? And why nobody can really catch her or do anything about it, including Max King himself, is that she's always surrounded with people with superpowers. But there's one trump card that she has that just ensures nobody can touch her. And it's a guy, a 16-year-old kid, in fact, called Danger. Now, she only came about him like 2 years ago. The kid was like 14. But that kid is the reason why she decided to really start being bold with her movements. You know what I'm saying? Threatening countries, leaders, forcing them to do her biddings for humanity. You know what I'm saying? Technically, you can say she's a villain, because of what she's willing to sacrifice in order to get the outcome that she wants, right? And this kid that she has is called Danger, a 16-year-old boy with precognition. So this helps her escape everything. And she's the one that saved the kid's life from being taken to prison for his superpowers. You know what I'm saying? So he was trying to save some of his classmates with his precognition, but nobody believed him. And as a result, he was the only survivor of a fire, right? And because of that, a lot of people in the families around hate him. Like, how did he survive and nobody else survived? And think that he might have caused it. She figured out that there must be something about it because she kept telling everybody. I tried to tell them. I tried to warn them. Nobody believed him. So she pulled up and saved his ass and, and told him, listen to me. You are a very valuable person. You know what I'm saying? She kind of fixed up his mind because he was traumatized, bro. He was falling to pieces, bro. You know what I'm saying? And she really came through and clutched it up and saved him. The kid already had no family, so it was easy pickings. Boom. Spark has been working under the Max King, King of the Dead, for years. He's 20 now, and he's been a sidekick for like 4 years. Now, Spark is super intelligent and has a few secret abilities that he keeps to himself. Max King, he's not the most charismatic superhero. He's pretty dark, he's pretty brooding, but he's a nice guy. He's a very good guy. And Spark loves him. Spark loves the King of the Dead. But King of the Dead is also reaching towards the end of his career, bro. You know? And the one thing that has failed him for all his years is finding out and stopping the For Humanity group. Right? Madame Owl wasn't always the leader. She just retook over in the past 2 years with the help of Danger. Now, what does the For Humanity group do? The For Humanity group, now they do a bunch of crazy shit. Right? They start wars. You know what I'm saying? They force countries to go to war against each other in order to get the resources. They do all type of shit that, you know, modern day America is known for. You know, war in Iraq, stuff like that. The people behind that in this story is these guys. They're the ones that say, yo, y'all got to do this. If y'all don't do this, we're going to do this to y'all. You know what I'm saying? They got hella control in a lot of these countries. They deal with a lot of warlords. They deal with a lot of presidents. They deal with a lot of corrupt motherfuckers that end up in power. Some people, you're like, how the fuck did this dude get in power? These motherfuckers manipulated the system so that that person gets in power, so that they're in control. And that's the type of shit they've been doing for I don't want to say 100 years, for like 50 years, 80 years. So they people that, you know, I suppose people would consider the Illuminati. You know what I'm saying? They control things in the backseat. They control the world. You know what I'm saying? So that's who they are. And Madame Owl is the leader now. She's the one in charge of everything, the head honcho. And her plan is simple. She wants to destroy a portion, right, of Africa, right, and a portion of South America. And why she wants to destroy these parts is so that, you know, she can freely use those places for the minerals alone. So she wants to create like a mini nuclear fallout in those areas, like accidental. You know what I'm saying? Get everybody out of there. Get those lands freed up, you know? And then send her people, you know, or the people from America, like, oh, yeah, we coming here to remove all the toxins, the you know what I'm saying, biochemical residue, you know, the nuclear fallout, all that. We're about to remove all of that for you, you know? And really what they be doing is taking all the minerals, and then cleaning it up and then using that shit. Now they got people with superpowers, so they got people that can change chemicals and just remove the bio anyway, right? But obviously, you know, they're not going to tell people that we got somebody powerful enough to remove that much biochemicals. Now those superheroes out there that probably can do some of it, but there's way too much. They could also die. Not a lot of people are that powerful. These guys have enough people within the network that they can combine different people's abilities in order to clearly and safely remove this, right? So boom, this is what's happening. And Max King kinda has a slight hold of it, but doesn't really know. He's also not the brightest guy around, bro. He's more of like, I'm gonna punch you in the face, I'm gonna bring monsters out, we gonna fight. But he's like reaching his mid-40s. He's not as nimble as he used to be. He's not as sharp as he used to be. And the world is going to fall into chaos if somebody don't take it over. And Spark notices this. Spark is like, look. And he tries to talk to Max like, yo, like, you know, we got to figure out a way to stop the whole For Humanity. Because if we can't stop them now, they might just keep going and become a bigger threat than they already are. You know what I'm saying? They already have people, like, so half the team that's colonizing Mars is For Humanity. You know what I'm saying? By For Humanity, I mean the evil organization For Humanity. So they have too much control out here. They control space. They're controlling, you know, presidents' elections. They're controlling warring nations, all type of shit. So he figures, you know what, I'm going to become a supervillain so I can infiltrate the For Humanity group, build my name up, and try to stop them from inside. And he basically does this by leaving. He tells Max, look, I'm sick of this superhero bullshit, bro. I don't think it's for me. And he quits. He's disappeared for like 6 months. He's gone. And Max is just like distraught a little bit, but it's Max, you know what I mean? He works with the dead. He used to this type of shit. So he keeps going, you know what I'm saying? He keeps doing his things. He keeps trying to figure out ways, brooding his way through. But Mr. Precognition, Danger, he always a few steps ahead. But Spark, now under a new name, Flicker, right? He goes by Flicker. He starts attacking Max secretly. You know what I'm saying? Like, he'd show up and like defend for humanity people whenever they're about to get caught by other superheroes. He pulls up and he defends the villains. And the villains like, yo, who this man's? And he just disappears. He comes through, defends, disappear. And now this is where his other superpowers kind of come into hand. He has super speed and he got super strength. And he mainly just uses the super speed and super strength. He's not flash fast, but he fast. You know what I'm saying? So he comes in, bah, 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 does his thing, disappears. He also has a bunch of gadgets on him, but he avoids using his technopathy, moveset so that nobody can recognize that, oh, could that be Spark? Because not a lot of people got technopathy. You know what I'm saying? Not a lot of people are technopaths. So he pulling up, he doing all this shit, and he eventually, infiltrates the for humanity, but he's on the low tiers. He's on the low tiers, and he has to do more and more evil shit in order to rise up the ranks. And it culminates with him killing Max King midway through the story. He kills Max King in the confrontation while trying to hide his identity. He kills Max King. Now, he also brainwashes himself in order to... He sets like a... this guy's crazy with technology. He's super intelligent. He brainwashes himself to be who he says he is, which is like a villain, basically, right? And that's also to prevent the precognition from like sparking, you know what I'm saying? Because your man's precognition works by intent and action, right? So there's too many variable in Flicker's or Spark's, plan in order for Danger to pick it up. There's too many things going on, too many layers, you know what I'm saying? And he can't see it. Right, we can figure out a more solid way that he fools Danger, but he fools Danger, right? So his plan is to get rid of Danger first. Anyway, that's what he wants to do. He got to get rid of Danger some way, somehow, right? He got to overwhelm Danger and get him murked out. Now, Danger's main focus is always keeping Madam Owl out of danger, not really himself. You know what I'm saying? And so after Spark kills Max King, and then Max King never even finds out that Spark is the one that killed him, or Flicker. Right? He dies fighting and shit. But because he controls the dead, you know what I'm saying, he comes back as a spirit. Right? He comes back as a spirit, but he needs a medium. He needs somebody to control him, to take charge of his body type shit, right? Or somebody else with his own powers in order to kind of activate him, and then he can function as a spirit. But ain't nobody, nobody doing that. So he GG for now, right? Then, in this story, I would just say he's GG, man. He's dead, bro. He gone. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Flicker spiked him up. Using his technopathy, super intelligence, super speed, super strength. He already knows a lot of Max's abilities, his trump cards, and he knows that Max isn't going to use certain trump cards because it's too destructive. And he uses that to his advantage. He attacks him. But the guy's old. He's, what I'm saying? He's been fighting super villains for like 20-something years. So his body's beat up a lot. His mind is beat up a lot. And something he didn't think would kill him ended up killing him, but he got to keep the mission going. He got to stop Madam Owl and her for humanity group. So, boom, he continues, and the closer he reaches Madam Owl, the more corrupted he becomes. He's killed a bunch of people. He's done a bunch of crazy shit. He's incited some mini wars, gang wars. You know what I'm saying? All type of shit. And then he finally reaches Madam Owl and Danger. You know what I mean? And this is 2-3 years down the line now. Danger's like 18, 19. Madam Owl is about to switch up and start running for an election. She's trying to start her campaign to be president within the next year. Right? She's been working with a lot of charities, doing a bunch of secret shit. And Flicker, Spark, man, he been down it, bro. He don't even know who he is no more. Like, he's fooled himself so much that he's becoming the thing that he's supposed to try to stop. So the movie ends. Yeah, I know this is a movie, right? The movie ends with him killing Danger. And when he kills Danger, instead of stopping Madam Owl, he becomes the new Danger. He becomes Madam Owl's new trump card. With his technopathy, he can fucking rig elections. He can do all type of phony shit. He can fake identities. He can fucking control all the missiles, all the shits. And that's who he becomes. Another puppet of Madame Owl with her seductiveness. You know, she hot as shit. You know what I'm saying? She milfing. But she's also like super fucking intelligent. She's smart as fuck. And just from being around her and the conversations and her strategies and her plans, she actually ended up becoming leader for humanity because she wanted to change the world. She's just willing to take more risks than all the superheroes. And over these years that he, that Flicker Spark spent with these guys, and the fact that he killed his own master, it led him down a path of fuck it. You know what I'm saying? And he ended up just being like the other ones. So the supervillains win in this movie. Madame Owl becomes the president. You know what I'm saying? And the world gains a new order. It's not some Nazi shit, but the world does become fucked up and different. And guess who's second in command? Flicker. Spark. You know what I mean? And she doesn't know that Spark is the one that killed Danger, because Danger kind of became like her son. But at the same time, to her, a little sacrifice for victory is necessary. It's been the boy Spoon Shit. What you think of this story, man? I don't know. I just made it up, but I hope it's interesting. The concept, at the very least, I think, you know what I'm saying, if you build upon it, we can do something better. But, a little something. I want to drop a little song. It's been the boy Spoon Shit. I'm out.